Imagine holding a $100 bill. You feel safe. You worked for it. You earned it. You saved it. But what if I told you that the same $100 bill will not always have the same power? In 1990, that money could buy much more than it can today. The bill looks exactly the same. The number on it hasn't changed. So what happened? Did the world suddenly become more expensive? Or did your money quietly become weaker? This invisible force affects everyone, from ordinary workers to the richest people on earth. It's called inflation. Most people think inflation means everything becomes more expensive, but that's only part of the story. The deeper truth is this: inflation means your money loses purchasing power. Your money doesn't disappear, it simply buys less. Imagine going to your favorite restaurant. Today, a meal costs $10. A few years later, the same meal costs $15. The food didn't suddenly become $5 better. The ingredients didn't magically change. The value of your money changed. And that's the hidden power of inflation. To understand inflation, imagine a small island. On this island, there are 100 people, 100 houses, and only 100 coins. Everything has balance. Each coin has value. But one day, the government creates 1,000 more coins. Suddenly, people have more money, but the island still has only 100 houses. More money is now chasing the same amount of things. So what happens? Prices go up. Not because the houses changed, but because the money became less valuable. This is one of the simplest ways to understand inflation. In 2020, the world suddenly stopped. Businesses closed. Millions of people lost income. Governments had a difficult choice. They needed to prevent the economy from collapsing, so they created emergency programs. They sent money to people. They supported businesses. And central banks increased the supply of money in the economy. But there was another problem. While more money was entering the system, factories were struggling. Shipping slowed down. Products became harder to produce. More money, chasing fewer goods. And that combination created a powerful force: rising prices. Most people think taxes are the money governments take from them. But there is another type of tax, one that is much harder to notice: inflation. It doesn't take money directly from your wallet. Instead, it slowly reduces what your money can buy. Imagine saving $10,000. You feel safe. But if prices rise every year, that same money slowly loses power. The number in your bank account stays the same, but the value behind that number gets smaller. That's why inflation is sometimes called the invisible tax. Inflation does not affect everyone equally. Some people lose, some people benefit. People who keep all their wealth in cash usually lose purchasing power over time because their money stays the same, while prices continue rising. But people who own productive assets, like businesses, stocks, or real estate, may have protection against inflation because these assets can grow with the economy. The difference is simple. One person owns money. The other person owns things that can create more money. So what can you do? You cannot control inflation, but you can control your response. The first step: understand that money sitting still slowly loses power. The second step: learn to build assets, invest, develop valuable skills, create things that can grow over time. The goal is not just to earn more money, the goal is to make your money work for you. Inflation is not just about rising prices, it's about the hidden relationship between money and time. A dollar today will not always be the same dollar tomorrow. The people who understand this do not just save money, they build, they invest, they prepare. Because the biggest financial mistake is believing your money will always have the same value. It won't. Time changes everything, including money.